Now that our mannequin has been printed, we can't just send it like this. No, we need to do some prep. I think the idea to scan the body to have an exact one-to-one copy with accurate measurements was a brilliant solution. Just look at that. Perfect for her to measure the height and bust size for the figure. The original dress she came with has straps on it to hold it in place. I don't want that. I also don't want any dull clothing size snap buttons on this dress or Velcro. I want something elegant, seamless, and looking very realistic on this figure and not to look like doll clothes, if that makes any sense. So in between all my brainstorming on how we could possibly pull this off, I came up with the idea to use magnets and a little something extra to keep the dress on the body without the need for any of that, but also to not make the dress bulky where the magnets would be located. I'm not going to go into much detail here. Emilia has made a video on how this dress came to be. She has the whole process and explains the mechanism we came up with to make this happen. Her video is part of this collab, so please go to her channel and watch the magic happen. So right now, all I'm going to do is just install magnets to help her as a guide to know where the dress needs to fit. I cut the legs so that the parcel wouldn't be so big. So the only thing I'm doing is just reinstalling magnets on them so that she can put them back together. I'm making sure to do the same markings on both figures, so I know where to put the magnets on my copy, and making sure to fit the original dress to know at what level it needs to be at. Doing a project where we need exact coordination is one hell of a challenge, let me tell you that. Once the mannequin was prepped, it was just a matter of shipping it and all the materials to Emilia all the way to Germany. The dress for Serenity needed to be glamorous, flashy, and elegant. Sometimes I have problems expressing what I have in my mind with words. It just doesn't come out. So I basically had to sketch out exactly what I wanted to Emilia because I thought it was better if I showed her than to try to explain it. So I sketched out a little design for her and told her exactly what I wanted and where I wanted on the dress. I wanted the original 90s design from Christian Dior, but mixing it with the style that I saw from the Sailor Moon Museum, the dress that they had in display at the Sailor Moon Museum. It had a lot of gems, a lot of beads, and a lot of embroidery, and that's exactly what I wanted. Including a very rare cloak that Naoko only drew once in a manga illustration, and it wasn't even part of the story. She just drew it and I loved it and I wanted that. And I knew that if somebody could pull it off, it would be Emilia.